Alright, number one, we are going to start off with using the formula for volume of a cylinder. Volume is equal to pi times radius squared times the height. And then we're going to plug in the information that we have. So we've got volume, 282.6 is equal to pi times, we're going to plug in the radius is 3 squared times the height. 282.6 is equal to pi times 9 times the height. Now I'm going to do this part in here. 9 times 3.14 is going to give me 28.26. So 282.6 is equal to 28.26 times height. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 28.26. 28.26. This cancels, leaving me with h is equal to 282.6 divided by 28.26 is 10. So 10 centimeters is equal to height. So we're going over to the right one. Let's look at the next one. So this is going to be exactly the same as the last one. We've got our formula. Volume is equal to pi times radius squared times the height. We're going to plug in the information that we know. 549.5 is equal to pi times the radius, which is 5 squared, times the height. 549.5 is equal to pi times 5 squared is 25 times height. And now I'm going to do this part here. Pi, which I'm going to use 3.14 times 25 is 78.5. So 549.5 is equal to 78.5 times height. Now we need to get height by itself, so we're going to divide by 78.5 on both sides. And so using my calculator, I've got 549.5 divided by 78.5 gives me 7. So 7 centimeters is our height. So we are going straight downwards. Okay, once again, volume is equal to pi times radius squared times height. We're going to plug in what we know. Our volume is 50.24 is equal to pi times 2 squared times height. 50.24 is equal to pi times 2 squared is 4 times the height. Now I'm going to do this part, 4 pi. 4 times 3.14 gives me 12.56. So I got 50.24 is equal to 12.56 times height. And then to isolate the variable, instead of multiplying by 12.56, I'm going to divide by 12.56. And that cancels on the right-hand side, leaving me with just h. And now I have 50.24 divided by 12.56 gives me 4. So I have 4 centimeters is equal to h. So we're going down and to the right. Alright, so we came from down and to the right. So we came from up there. Now we've got our formula once again. Volume is equal to pi times radius, pi times radius squared times the height. Our volume this time is 942 is equal to pi times the radius is 5 squared times the height. So this is 942 is equal to pi times 25 times height. Now I'm going to do this part. So 25 times 3.14 gives me 78.5. So I've got 942 is equal to 78.5 times the height. And we're going to isolate this variable, so we're going to do the inverse of timesing by 78.5. We're going to divide by 78.5 and do that on both sides. I get h is equal to 942 divided by 78.5 gives me 12 centimeters. And so this time we're going to the left. This one is exactly the same as the ones we've been doing. Volume is equal to pi times radius squared times the height. We're going to have 565.2 is equal to pi times 6 squared times the height. 565.2 is equal to pi times 36 times the height. Now I'm going to do this part. So I've got 3.14 times 36. That's 113.04. So 565.2 is equal to 113.04 times the height. And now we're going to do the inverse. So instead of multiplying by 113.04, we're going to divide by 113 and 400ths on both sides. It's going to leave me h on the right. 565.2 divided by 113.04 gives me 5. And our label would be centimeters. So 5 centimeters means we're going over to the left. Alright, same thing we've done before. Volume is equal to pi times radius squared times the height. Plugging in the information, we've got 314 is equal to pi times 5 squared times the height. 314 is equal to pi times 25 times the height. And now I'm going to do this part right here. Pi times 25 gives me 78.5. 314 is equal to 78.5 h. And now we're going to do the inverse. We're going to divide both sides by 78.5. 314 divided by 78.5 gives me 4. 4 meters on this one. So we are going down. Alright, looks like this one should be our last one. We've got volume is equal to pi times radius squared times the height. So we're going to plug in 62.8 for our volume is equal to pi times 2 squared times the height. 62.8 is equal to pi times 4 times height. And now I'm going to do this part. Pi times 4. 3.14 times 4 gives me 12.56. So I've got 62.8 is equal to 12.56 times height. I'm going to do the inverse to isolate h. I'm going to divide both sides by 12.56. That leaves me with h is equal to 62.8 divided by 12.56 gives me 5. we have 5 centimeters is equal to h. And that'll take us right over to the finish.